My name is Deepthi. I am an international mathematics teacher with over 17 years of experience. In this video, I will cover the entire topic in details. So stay tuned till the end. Thank you. So today's topic is exponents, okay? What is exponent? You already know that repeated addition can be expressed in the shorter form using multiplication, right? For example, 5, 5, 5, 5. There is 4, 5, right? 4, 5, you know that repeated addition can be expressed in a multiplication also. So 4 times, if you add it normally, you will get 20. And this 5, you will multiply by 4, then you will get 20. So this is the shorter form of multiplication. Similarly, we can write repeated multiplication in a shorter form using exponent. The same thing, we'll write it 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. This 5 times 5 times, you can write it in a shorter way using exponent. So 5 times 5, 5 times 5, 25, 25 times whatever is 625, right? The same 5 times there is a 4, so you can write it in a shorter form in this way, or your answer is say. Now we will learn in detail, okay, why is this like, why we can write it like this and how. So basically, same addition, we can write it in a shorter form in multiplication. Multiplication, we can write it in a shorter form in exponents. Got it? Yeah. In exponents, we have other name also of the exponent. Exponent, the other name is of exponent is index. Index is also an exponent, okay, and power. You can say that power also. So there is 3 name: exponents, index, and power. Okay. Now, exponents. What is exponent? An exponent indicate the number of times a number is multiplied by itself. So write down the basic information, basic definition. The exponent indicates the number of time a number is multiplied by itself. Now come to the examples. So example is a simple way we will understand, okay? So suppose, yes, the same example, suppose 11 times 11 times 11, right? There are 3 11s, right? How you can write it? You can write it 11 raised to the power 3, right? Because these are the 3 times. And when you multiply it by 3 times, you will get 1, 3, 3, 1, right? So how you will read it? 11 raised to the power 3. In general, 11 raised to the power 3, 11 is the base, 3 is the exponent. I tell you, okay, in detail. First, in general, if x is any integer, then x multiplied by itself repeatedly n times. How many times? Repeatedly n times. Yeah. So suppose x is here. X is repeatedly n times, okay? We don't know how many times. So n times written as like this, okay? So here, and it's denoted by, how you will denote it? By x raised to the power n. If x is repeated by 3 times like this, so you will write it x raised to the power 3. If x is repeated by 10 times, so you will write it x raised to the power 10. If x is repeated by 15 times, so you will write x raised to the power 50 like this. Okay. So here x is what? Base. What? X is base. Say base means which number you are repeated, you will call it a base. Okay. And then n is n we call it a exponent, index, power. So different country use different word, even different worksheet, different books, different country use different word. Okay, the meaning is same all over the word. Okay, so exponent or power of x or index, or you can say the power of x, to be very precise way. Okay, so this is the basic terms. Okay, so x is called the base. This is the base. X is called the base, and this n we call it a exponent. In simple words, exponent, power of x, or index also, you can say that. Okay. Now come to the next part, how you will read it. So x raised to the power n, how you will read it. Okay, there is 3 variation. X raised to the power of n, or you can read x to the power n, or you can read x power n. Three ways used for reading of exponents. Okay. Now, see, if the power is, suppose the question is x square. So you can read it x raised to the power of x raised to the power of 2. You can read it x to the power of 2 or x power 2, or you the best reading method x squared. Yes, x squared. Same for the cube. X raised to the power 3, you can read it x raised to the power 3. It's not wrong, but x cube is the better way. Yeah, x cubed. Suppose x raised to the power 4. So now 4 onwards, you can read it in these 3 ways, any of them. Okay. So x squared and x cubed is a very common, the exponent. So we read it in a different way. Other x raised to a 4 or any power 4, 5, 10 or any power. Okay. So you can read it in 3 ways, right? X raised to the power 4, x to the power 4, x power 4. And then same 5, 6, 7, 100, whatever. Okay. But square and cube, we have the other way also. Okay. So this is the basic term. Now come to the examples. Now exponent used in the natural numbers, whole numbers, decimals, rational number, everywhere. Okay. So once your, the grade will change, so the exponent's difficulty level is also changed. Okay. Suppose in the present grade, you will use only this natural numbers. Okay. So 3 is 4 times. So you will write 3 raised to the power 4, right? Same thing, we'll do it in the integer also. See, So here, what is the base and what is the exponent?
The base is -4 and the exponent is 3.
Absolutely, right? So this is, you will see exponents question in integers also, okay? Now, come to the fraction. 4 over 9, 4 over 9, 4 over 9, 4 over 9, and 4 over 9. See how you will write it in exponential form.
We'll write base is 4 over 9.
Absolutely.
And
how many times we are repeated?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, absolutely, right? 5. So this is the fractional exponential form, right? Got it?
Yeah.
You will see, okay, in the next grade, there is a difficulty. There is a question, okay, that there is a fractions question, decimals question, suppose 1.1. 1.1. How you will write it in the exponential form? See, this is the decimal question.
1.1 to the power of 2.
Correct. 1.1 raised to the power 2, right? Now the same thing we can do it in the rational number. See, -2 over 3, -2 over 3. So how you will write?
-2 over 3 to the power of 2.
How many times? 1, 2, and 3, right? 3. Got it? Understood the concept? So how you will write it? So base is what number you are repeated, that is your base. How many times you are repeated, that is your power or exponent. All right? No confusion at all, right? Yeah. This is the topic. You will see the question in the given in the exponential. Find the value of a number given in the exponential sum. Means your question is given in the exponential form, like 9 raised to the power 3. You will be converting into the, you will find the value of this. So how you will find it?
So 9 times 9 times 9?
Yeah, absolutely. And then multiply also. Well, so 9 times 9 times 9 will be 729. So this is the
so fast.
9 times 9 is 81 and 81 times 9 will be 729. Okay. Now the same thing you will see it in the negative form, like -3 over -3 raised to the power 2. Right? Use your integers.
It's -3 times -3.
Which is 9.
So 9.
9. So use your integers law. We have already done integers topic. To negative sign, because even number of negative sign will give it positive value, right? Yeah. Remember? The same thing, -5 raised to the power 4.
So -5 times -5 times -5 times -5.
Yeah. So what will be the
625.
Absolutely, 625. Is it positive or negative?
It's positive.
Yes. Why positive? Because
They're all negatives.
Even number of negative sign become positive, right? Understood? This type of question arise in this topic. Now, the other type of question you will see in this topic is, these are the basic questions, but you should know how to solve this. Now the next question is simplify. How you will simplify the question? Suppose given it like this, 2 times 10 raised to the power 3. Oh, 2 means 2. 10 raised to the power 3 means how many?
10 times 10 times 10.
So how you will write what in that? Exactly that I wanted. 1000, right? So what will be your answer? 2000, which is the answer, right? Now, second variation is if both the values are given in the exponential form, 7 raised to the power 2 and 2 raised to the power 2. When we need to simplify it, there is no law, you know it as of now. Then how you will solve it? 7 raised to the power 2 means 7 times 2 times 2, right?
Or so it's a 49
Times 7, which is
or 196.
absolutely correct, right? So you can simplify like this, okay? The question.
Okay.
The same thing is given in the simplified. Negative 3 times negative 2 raised to the power 2. Or 3. 3 will be better. I wonder. So negative 3 is negative 3. Because it's a single, there is no exponent, right? Negative 12 cube means you will repeat it 3 times.
Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2.
Correct. So what will be the value? 8 times 3 is?
It's negative 8, right?
Yeah. So this is negative 8, right? Now, when you multiply
24.
is it positive? Yes, of course, right? Because both are negative. Understood the concept now? Perfectly?
Yes.
Now I explain something. I hope you are enjoying the video so far. If you find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you have any query or needs practice question, please do let me know in comment. Now, next type of question arises in the fractional form. 2 over 3 raised to the power 2. How you will solve this? So 2 over 3 you will write 2 times because exponent is 2, right? Always remember when question given in this form, okay? So how you will write it? Numerator multiply by numerator and denominator multiply by denominator. And you, as you know it, we are already learned in the fraction topic, right? How you will multiply fractions questions? Numerator multiply by numerators, all the numerators. Denominator multiply by all the denominators, right? Such the same type of questions you will see in the rational number form. Like rational number form is, suppose negative 3 over 2 raised to the power 5. 3 will be the easy, so I'm taking 3 as of now. So negative 3 over 2, negative 3 over 2, negative 3 over 2, right? Now, numerator multiply by all the numerators, denominators multiply by all the denominators. Then, so 3 times 3 times 3 is?
It's negative 27 over 8.
Correct. So this is your answer. Understood how you will solve these forms?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
Now, the other is the basic questions you will see in the exponent topic. Okay, these one. Now, the second is the fourth variation you will see in these type of question. The identify the greater number.
Oh, and then you have to solve them and then find the greater number.
So suppose one question is 5 raised to the power 3 and 3 raised to the power 5. Which is greater? You will have to solve definitely, right? So 5 raised to the power 3 means
125.
correct. So it's a 125. Now come to the other side. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. What will be the value of 3? 243.
Yeah.
So which is greater? Definitely right. So this will be the greater.
I don't know. Okay, they have me like.
So you will see these type of sum also in the exponent. Okay. Now the other is I'm giving you the easy one. 2 raised to the power 6 and 6 raised to the power 2. Tell me which is greater.
So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 64. And then 6 times 6 is 36. So 2 to the power of 6 is greater.
And this one is
64.
64. That's good. Right? Definitely 64 is greater. So this one is greater. Right? So you can find greater by this method. Okay. Now, the other type of question you will see in this topic, express in exponential form. Suppose your question is 128. You have to express in the exponential form. Can you do that?
We are just
128.
do that.
128. You will find out factors. You will find out LCM. Okay? You can use the factor tree or any other, right? So 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 8 is 4. Again, 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Carry over here, it's a 12 now. 60. 2 times 8 is 60. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And this finally 1. Okay? When we get 1, we can stop it. Now, 128, how you can write it? How many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 raised to the power 7 is the 128. Okay?
Wait, how do I do the factor tree again?
Yeah,
They're wrong.
that's why I told you factor tree is factors and multiple topic is very important for the upcoming topics. That is important, right? Now, second is 243.
Oh, wait.
We are doing the prime factorization of 243. We are doing this method, we call it a prime factorization method, right? Right. 243. Which smallest prime number will use it here? 343 is divisible by which prime number? Smallest prime number, which is 3, right? 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3, isn't it? Next. 3 times 27 will be 81. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9 and 1. Till the process continue, when we get 1, then we can stop. So 243, you can write it in the exponential form, 3 raised to the power 5. Because we have 5, 3. Got it?
Got it.
So now next, I'm explaining 4, 5. Now, the next number is 432. Find the prime factorization of 432. Start with the 2 because 2 is at 1's place, right? If we learn divisibility rule, you can do it, okay? 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Carry over here, it's 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Now, tell me, 216 is divisible by which number? 2 or 3? Can we start 2? Because 6 is at 1's place. 6 is even. Definitely, it will divisible by 2. Easy, yeah. So, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16. We need to add 0 in between because we are taking two numbers together. You have to give 0 here. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8. Right? Then 54 again divisible by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 48. But
Well, that's not divisible by 2.
yeah, so now we'll take it 3. It's okay. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 3 is 1. So how many 2s? So 432, you can write it in the exponential form is 2 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 3 raised to the power 3. See? This is the different variation. Right? So if we have the only one type of base, then it's okay. If we have 2 types of base, that is okay. Okay? All right.
All right.
Write down quickly, okay? Now suppose, now see the fourth question. 540. When you find the prime factorization of 540, then see 0 is at 1's place. Which number will be taken first? 2, right? 2 times 2 is 4, carry over here 70 and 0. Now again we can take it 2. Right? Any confusion?
Hello.
Now 135 will not go with the 2. So now we'll take it 3 because divisibility of 3 rules said if you add the digit, it's divisible by 3. That means the whole number is divisible by 3. So basically multiples and factor topic will use it here in every part. Okay. Now 3 plus 1 plus 5. It's 9. 9 is divisible by 3. That means 135 is definitely divisible by 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 50. Again, it's divisible by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Carry over 5, 1. It's a 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Again, 3 times 5 is 15 and 5. So now there is 3 base. It's okay. 540, you will write 2 raised to the power 2, 3 raised to the power 3, and 5 raised to the power 1. Because 5 comes 1 time. So first is, this is not a law, but yeah, this is the part of law, okay? So power of 1. Power of 1, we have 2 variation. First is any number raised to the power of 1 if any number raised to the power of 1 is equals to itself. How? See the example. Suppose any number 15 raised to the power 5. 15 itself, right? Yes? 10 raised to the power 1 means 10 itself. So any number raised to the power 1, any number raised to the power 1 is equals to itself. Okay? Yeah? The same thing in the rational number. Suppose we have any fraction question like 2 over 5 raised to the power 1. You will write 2 over 5 only. Right? Say the number itself. Understood? The first part of power 1.
Yeah.
Now the next is, second is 1 raised to any power is 1. Any power is 1. This is because 1 multiplied by 1 as many times is always equals to 1, right? So for example, 1 raised to the power 5. It will give 1 only. Why? Because 1 when you multiply 5 times, right? When you multiply it by 5 times, you will get 1 only, right? So 1 raised to the any power is 1. This is so because 1 multiplied by 1 as many times is always equals to 1, right? Suppose 1 raised to the power 2, it will give 1. 1 raised to the power 100, it will give 1. Alright? So power of 1. So next is power of -1. There is also two variation. If -1 raised to the power odd power, it will give the answer always -1. The second variation is if -1 raised to the power even power, it will give the positive answer. Okay, for example, -1 raised to the power 3. It's an odd power, so you will put negative sign in your answer. If -1 raised to the power 105, then it will get negative power, -1. So 1 will change definitely, okay? The number will vary, right? If 2 is here, you will multiply 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 3 times. So answer become 8. But yes, sign will same because it's a odd power. Even power is -1 raised to the power 2, it will give the positive answer. If -1 raised to the power 10, it will give the positive answer. If -1 raised to the power 270, then your answer become positive. There is no negative sign, okay? Because here is 1, so we are writing 1 here, okay? But then here is number is different. Suppose 2, 3, 5, any number. So you will multiply accordingly, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, we are learning laws of exponent, okay? These are very important laws. The whole topic is based on these important laws, okay? So the law number 1 is multiplying powers with the same base. With the same base, okay? For example, x raised to the power m, I am giving the format first, okay? Then we'll do the example based on law. X raised to the power m times x raised to the power n. See, when your bases are same, okay? When your bases are same, exponents will be added. And it's in multiplication. So, bases are same, multiplication sign is there, so your exponents will be added, okay? You will see that the index on the right hand side is the sum of the indices on the left hand side, okay? For example, see the many example. Example number 1. 2 raised to the power 5 times 2 raised to the power 3. Now see, bases are same, right? With the multiplication sign. So, exponents will be added. So, exponent is 2 raised to the power 5 plus 3, which is 8. See? Same thing you will see in the variable form. P raised to the power 3, p cubed times p squared. When you add it, so 3 plus 2 will be 3 raised to the power 5. See? Okay? Understood the law number 1? So, multiplying power with the same base. Now, I am giving the more explain about. Yeah, very nice. Okay? Now, I am giving more example because I need to rub this because there is no space. So, based on law number 1, we are doing more examples. 4 raised to the power anything. 3, 4 raised to the power 2. So 4 raised to the power 3 plus 2, which is 5. If question says simplify also, so you will multiply also, okay? If question is written, just write it your answer in the exponential form. So your answer is this only, okay? So depends on question. And the same thing is given in the 3 terms. Is it okay? So a raised to the power 3, a raised to the power 2, a raised to the power 7. So there is three terms. But basis is we had 12. Yeah, so 3 plus 2 plus 7, which is, right? Understood?
Yeah.
Same. 5 raised to the power 3, 5 raised to the power 7, and 5 raised to the power 12. Then, it's a 22. Yeah? Any confusion? Now the same thing in the integers. Negative 4 raised to the power 100, negative 4 raised to the power 20. So, the same concept, negative 4 is same because base is same. The power will be added, so 100 plus 20 will be 120. Alright, any confusion in the law number 1? Right, we have done many examples also, so you understand perfectly, okay? So law number 2 is dividing power with the same base. Now, in this, x raised to the power m divided by x raised to the power n. Same thing, only the multiplication sign. Instead of multiplication, we use division, okay? So, you will subtract in this part, okay? Actually, here,
So that's the same thing opposite.
yeah, but there is 2 variation. So I break down, see. But the condition is here, m must be greater than n. Okay? When m is less than n, then we have the different law. And I will explain in the last law. So in this part, I have explained where m is greater than n. Then only you can use it this part. Okay, got it?
Okay.
M is greater than n. Now, see the example. See, I can give you both the variation, but I will explain in detail in the 7th law. Okay? If m is greater than n, then you will use it x raised to the power m minus n. Okay? But if m is less than n, okay, this I will explain it in law number 7. So you can see there in detail. As of now, I just give so 1 over x raised to the power n minus n, okay, when your m is less than this. So if this we learn it law number 2, this part, okay? Understood what I am trying to explain it? This,
Yeah.
you will do it in law number 2, and law number 7 I will explain in detail how you can converting into this form, okay? So this will go it in the next part. So the question is 2 raised to the power 9 divided by 2 raised to the power 2. See, bases are same. Division sign is there. So you will subtract it. And as you can see that here, m is greater than n, right? 9 is greater than 2. So what will be the answer? 2 raised to the power 7. Okay. Now the second example is 10 raised to the power 8 divided by 10 raised to the power 2. So what will be the answer? 10 raised to the power 8 minus 2, which is 10 raised to the power 6. Right?
Yes.
Now 9 raised to the power 11 divided by 9 raised to the power 7. So again we can see 9 raised to the power 4. I'll give you one more example. 20 raised to the power 15 and 20 raised to the power 30. So it's a 20 raised to the power 2. 20 squared. Okay? Understood now the law number 2? Law number 3 is 0 power. What does this mean? This means if x be a non-zero, any number, rational number means rational number includes every type of number. So x raised to the power 0 will give it 1. Means any number's power is 0 is 1. And then give me a minute, okay? Ananya, can we continue in the next class? Because it's a...
Yes.
Okay, chalo. Bye-bye. Take care, okay?
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the videos and subscribe.